Alright, we're back.
You should probably, I don't know if you have a controller, but
I do.
probably be, okay. It's like, I mean, I actually played it my first time on keyboard and mouse, but I've since switched to playing it on controller, and it is really a lot better.
I don't recall what I played in the first place with. Probably a controller. But yeah, this is Hollow Knight. It's been
I will say if you
years.
go into the button map, I just don't need to do this while you're talking. If you go into the button mapping, you might see some spoilers for stuff that you can get. So I wouldn't worry about it. The defaults are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's your old save.
I did it on
13 hours, golly.
That's it. But how long is like the main game?
I mean, if you speedrun it, like an hour. If you play it normally,
Like how I was playing it.
It could be like 60 hours. Like.
Really? Okay.
I mean, it could be more than that too, right? It depends on how much shit you get before you're done, how much optional content you do.
Yeah. And fair note, the reason we're actually playing this is that a little known game called Silksong finally got its release date announced.
You know, it's funny you mention that because Jaden said he would play this when Silksong came out. So if by some miracle that happens soon, we might get overlapping playthroughs.
I mean, we do have a direct coming up. I think it would be
I mean, there's always going
direct.
to eventually be one. They haven't announced one recently.
Until the frames touch the edge of the screen. Okay, yes. There's the brightness.
We're going moody with it.
Can't even freaking see. This one doesn't have the until the dragon is invisible or shit like that.
I never did that, by the way. I would make it, and I'd keep it very visible.
I tried to do that. Gets the mood good.
Yeah. So something I'll mention. We talked about this in DMs, but actually, I'll talk later.
And wilds beyond they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls that you challenge met. When the perilous watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollownest by Monoman the Teacher. I remember a decent chunk of the game. I think it was very striking when I had first played, so it stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be innumerable amounts of stuff that I forgot, so...
Yeah. Meanwhile, I know where everything is.
Yes.
Well, I probably don't know where all the fucking little relics are, but I know where all the upgrades are.
This is going to be a 100% playthrough.
Well, if you wanna get all the DLC content, I believe it's 112% now. Or not DLC, but like free updates. They didn't do like DLC.
Did you ever defeat those the dream bosses? Because I remember you saying when you first did it, you hadn't beat them all.
I haven't beat every boss. I beat the main dream bosses that were in 1.0. I haven't beaten everything they added since then. Gotcha.
Because I think some of the extra content had been released. I know the circus one had been released when I had played.
Yeah, that one, I didn't beat the final boss of that one.
Okay.
Shit's hard. Anyways, just mentioning for the recording's sake, because we talked about this in DMs a little bit. I am your expert guide to the world. I can either be entirely shut up and let you blind playthrough stumble around, or if you ever are like, hey, is there some shit here, or hey, where should I go? By all means.
We will see how I feel in the moment, but I'll stumble around for at least a little bit.
Yeah. Basically, if you pass by, like, you know, a hidden thing, I will keep my mouth shut, unless you're like, hey, tell me if I'm gonna miss something.
Yeah. Don't give any money to the bank. The bank is a lie.
The bank is a lie? What, like the cake?
So, also, this is the game where, like, if you die, you lose all your money, right? Like, it gets dropped in your place and you like Dark Souls to go get it back.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Okay. So there's no bank. So you basically just don't die, forehead.
I mean, you know, you can go back and find your shade and get your money back.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually work as a bank. It's just a optional fuck you.
They are usually nice with, like, if you die in a boss arena, they'll try to place your shade outside of the boss arena, with a few notable exceptions where they're like, nope, you gotta come in here and start the fight again.
Get your money, fuckhead.
You don't want to inspect that?
I could have read the other one, couldn't I have?
Yeah, the other one's not important.
His word for you alone. Beyond this point you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across his threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last known civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hellenist. By the way, just make sure to use the handle. Don't actually break the... Oh my goodness, not another one. Bloop. Alright, where's my girlfriend? Where's bench waifu?
A little ahead of yourself.
Oh, have we not rescued her yet?
Well, this is a new save. There is always Elderbug.
There is Elderbug. He's kind of cool, I guess. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left off a welcome. Town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents have all disappeared. Headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be where there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Earth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. But watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Can I spike bounce yet?
Yes.
Okay.
But only on actual spikes.
For all your mapping supplies, we'll be opening soon. I believe this is the door that requires... Oop, not this. Not the well. Hold up. Back up you go. Never mind.
You can. You just have to wait for the splash to go away.
Yeah, I remember there was a door over here that I believe required a money transaction or something like that. Never mind. It's a key, which I think you have to pay for the key.
I'll never tell.
2D Dark Souls activated. So making sure that the recording is running smoothly. Yes, wow. It's amazing. I can't tell you why it lags so much, because it could run other games. It could run like Borderlands 3 just fine, for an example, which is not the biggest fidelity graphics ever, but...
It really might have just been like a one-off thing, where just you got a weird like boot on your computer. And it
yeah,
just
I think I tried it again though, and it still didn't work. It just did not like Hollow Knight. Either that or Hollow Knight did not like being recorded. Either or. Because this is a very pretty game, but it's also simplistic in its prettiness.
Yeah,
it's
well,
like dynamically pretty.
I mean, that said, they did put like there's so much layering in Unity to make this all work together. I mean, the parallaxing is like there's literally like 30 layers or something.
Yeah.
So it can be intensive on like older computers, but you know, yours is fine.
Which is probably why Silksong is taking so freaking long. Well, at least that's part of the reason. They're making sure that it is gorgeous.
That plus it's probably gonna be like it's
a billion hours long.
This game in size comparison.
Watch it be like BioShock 2.
Oh god, yeah.
It's like a perfectly okay game, but it's mostly just like inferior to the original. I'm sure people will still be like, oh, Hollow Knight was better, but I hope it turns out okay. I can't do that. I want him though.
Sad. you want me to tell you, like, about, you know, like skips and stuff like that? Or maybe I wouldn't be like, hey, there's a skip in such and such place, but it might be like, hey, notice this, like, element you unlocked. You might be able to...
You're telling me speedrunning tricks is a slippery slope, because it's like what might get me trying it for like an hour.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Alright, you know what? I'll leave that to your imagination then.
I mean, I won't always, but I'll try it like once or twice. Also, I've just decided to go right. I think I was supposed to go left first. Alright, no hits yet.
That's true. So far, you're playing the glass cannon. There is a mod where you get one hit in permadeath.
Yeah, I can do that one.
I can't either. I could probably...
Fake fan.
How far could I get? I could probably get to like... I mean, farther than you got in like the 13 hours you played. But that's with me knowing where like everything is, right? And having played the game for a bit. I definitely couldn't beat the game without taking damage, though. Also, there's a good chance I would just like get hit on one of these forgotten crossroad bugs by mistake, and
or like a
"Alright,
spike
whatever."
would fall on your head, or
Yeah.
any number of things.
Yeah.
Smack, 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 smack.
Mowing the lawn.
Yes. Temple of the Black Egg. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you have a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? Certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There's strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery. And who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Okie dokie. Yeah, that'll be relevant later.
What do you mean?
I gotta beat Kraid, and then I gotta beat Ridley, and then it'll open up.
And
so
then
I can go fight Mother Brain.
And well, and then you can fight what's the boss of Dark Souls 3 called? The final boss of Dark Souls 3 called again?
Oh, I don't fucking remember.
The Nameless
like,
King? Is
the
that it?
Infernal King or something like that.
I think it's Nameless King.
The funniest thing is that I beat like the vast majority of Dark Souls 3 and then just like stop before the final boss. I don't know why.
Oh, Nameless King is an optional Dark Souls 3 boss. Okay.
Oh, okay. I think I tried him. I think he's part of the reason why I quit. I'm like, well, I wanted to beat this before I fought the final boss, but
you
he's
know
hard
what?
as shit.
Yeah, I think he's like harder than the final boss.
Oh,
but you don't
by
have
far.
to. Yeah.
Every single Dark Souls game has a boss that's harder than the final boss.
Because I remember back when like Northern Lion was playing that, when he finally beat it, it was like a whole thing, but it wasn't like as hype in the chat when he just beat the game normally.
The fucker flies on just like this disgusting dragon with like the worst hitboxes in the universe. Hey, bud. I'll find your children.
Heem. Weem.
Does he not actually explain? Maybe you have to bring him one child first.
He's just crying.
Father of the Year, everyone, loses every single one of his children, and they're all put inside glass jars.
I think you're victim blaming.
I mean, like, if he lost a couple of them, sure, but every single one of them?
You know.
Maybe he had to sell his children to make ends meet. They all just put him inside glass jars.
Oh, interesting. Or maybe, no, I shan't say it.
Kidnapped. I don't actually know.
Oh, I was in, glass jar.
Oh, I don't know. I like how you can just say glass jar and I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Halness, descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted and all truths revealed. I hope this doesn't drop me into the... Uh-oh.
Not too tricky. I bet you can get him.
Nah, actually, I don't think I can. I think he blocks. Yeah, I think I need to be able to charge. So... Unless I could, like,
Actually,
turn
if you
around
hit
and...
hit him 10,000 times. No.
This little wimpy broken nail can't do it.
You can take a look at your nail in the pause menu.
I can take
The
a
other,
look at
the other pause menu.
Oh.
If you press tab, I think, or you're on a controller. You
Select.
figure it out.
That one. Oh, I forgot that doesn't actually pause the game. Yes. It is the old nail. Okay, no hits yet.
Yeah, this is where I would get hit, like, randomly when I'm, like,
You just, like, falling
overconfident,
down.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually a very interesting thing you'll see in speedruns. I don't think it's on current patch, but maybe it is. But basically, if you open up the like select menu while you're falling, your like fall speed
Yeah.
has a higher cap.
I don't think there's any game where I could. Yeah, I don't think there's any game where I could beat it without like not taking a hit. I think there's games where I could probably go through it without losing a life. Like, specifically Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, I think I could get through the whole game without losing a life.
I could probably be Undertale without taking, you know, except for the hits that you... No, I could beat it hitless. Pacifist or neutral. Well, I don't know, Flowey would take me a while. I have beat... And then Geno, I mean... I have beat Undyne hitless, but definitely not Sans.
I beat Undyne heelless by accident. Oh, hello there. Come down to explore these old beautiful ruins. Don't mind me. I have fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way around is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade. I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work? Yeah. Oh, that's ruddy shit. You could have gotten that for free somewhere else. Sorry, fucko.
Fucking wanker.
And that can be used for a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you're not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening a new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back in to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Bet you're jealous, huh, punk?
Honestly, I am. His wife is cunty as hell.
Maidenless. Touch grass.
Billy, you're cutting grass.
But not touching it, just cutting. Ah. Good for now.
Gurgle, gurgle.
You explode, right? Okay, you don't explode. Baby, I did it. Don't you have a plush of those?
I do. Here, I'll be right back. Have to find it in my giant plush net.
Ah, man.
Oh, you took your first hit while I was gone.
I got hit by one of those ribbed for your pleasures.
Yeah, here it is. Check this out.
I can't actually jump up. Oh, I can jump up there. Oh, that's great.
Did
Even
that go
does the
through
woomy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a sound box inside of it.
There we go. Bing. Yeah, I never took a hit. If I took a hit, where'd my health be?
That's true. Hey, why isn't your soul meter full?
Oh, I just haven't killed enough enemies yet.
Oh, yeah. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Also just goes down over time. It's a little no mechanic. It's the coin mines.
I mean, technically, if you wanted, you could stand still and hold the heal button just to waste all your soul.
Can you use it when you have? Yes, you can.
There actually are reasons to do that.
But not yet.
But yeah, I mean, they're not good. They're basically only viable in stuff like like PvP mods. But
Oh,
fun fact,
man.
the speedrun uses that spike to kill the first guy really quickly.
Uses the what?
That spike that just fell in the top left to kill the first enemy in this room very quickly.
That makes sense. Can't believe I'm taking so many hits. My no-hit run is over.
No.
Okay, that was it. Free soul. Free nothing.
I wanna rest in that hot spring IRL so bad, but also it's, you know, probably like very tiny compared to me.
What would liquid soul feel like?
Probably goopy. I don't think that's what that is though. I think it's just nice water. It's you know those like medicinal like baths where it's like,
yeah,
I feel like it's one of those.
I want one of these.
One of those worm guys.
Yeah. As a plushie, of course.
Ah, I see.
I also want one of these guys. I want it to re.
Oh, the Venge Fly. That's what those are called.
Alright, good. My aim is getting better. You get it?
My wife still misses me. I guess it's ex-wife. That's the point.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Gravity Falls all the way through? I don't think you
No.
did, right?
I sure didn't. It's on
nice and
it's on the
short,
list. Yeah,
so,
it is
yeah.
actually. It's like, what, 40 episodes?
Might be
60?
less than that. I think it's just 20.
There's no way it's only 20. I think it's at least 2 seasons.
It is. I think they're 10 episodes each.
Really? That's crazy. They're not 15 episodes.
Oh no, they are 20 episode seasons. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
I guess there's a lot of what, you know, angry Steven Universe fans would call filler episodes.
Yeah, but I think those are better received because Grunkle Stan kind of just makes it work.
Yeah.
I also heard that apparently like one of the penultimate episodes is like one of those, and people hate it for that.
I don't
It's like
think
just
so.
before the Weird Mageddon shit. Ah, jeez, Ross, you're taking so many hits.
I mean, I really like, you know, I think that complaints about that when it's like within the creator's vision rather than actual filler, like in, you know, like Full Metal Alchemist, the original.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit silly to get hung up about that, because it's like it's the show. I mean, look, if it's the Ronaldo episodes, I get it.
Yeah.
But like,
There's only 2 of them, so
yeah, exactly.
I'm not allowed in there yet.
but it looks so pretty and nice.
Makes a pretty sound. Smack. So there's someone following behind you and fixing all your bullshit that you do, right?
Yeah. There actually is like a canon explanation, so maybe you'll run into it at some point.
Hey, wait a minute. It's just a soul recharging zone. Okay. I swung down, I promise. Don't shoot me. Ha.
See, that's interesting. You broke, you downswung on like a statue thing, like, and you got extra height off of it.
Yeah.
Much to think about. It's fun.
Yes. Wait a minute. I saw that. Aha. That wasn't really a secret. I think that was just, it was clearly supposed to be there.
Yeah, it was just like a sign.
Nah, I can't. No. Now without
the sign's
exploits.
back.
It's gone.
Dang.
Would you want there to be diagonal attacking in this game? Or do you think it's not
No.
necessary?
I think it's unnecessary.
Hornet's attacks seem a lot more like Lance-like, so I wonder if it is going to go for like the Super Castlevania approach, where it is like whipping in all 8 directions.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think that would be fine. If the game's designed for it. I think like adding diagonals to this though would just be like, eh.
It's just a way up. Okay. Shortcut? Maybe? Great. God damn it. Oh. Came all that way. I've already been this way. Yeah.
Yeah, the shortcut let you loop around.
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't jump that high, I promise. I'm pretty rich at the moment. Could probably afford, like, half a badge and a Chuck E. Cheese token.
Yeah, if you're lucky. Ooh, those are some steppers.
Those are some dogs. No thanks. Alright. Time to... Yeah, see, that's where I would lose a hit. If I was really trying
just
to
like
no-hit
falling
this.
onto the... Yeah.
That's definitely where I would have lost my first hit. Definitely.
Right, yeah. Because that hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, no. I mean, see? Still have full health.
True, yeah. You haven't even used a single Estus.
I've basically just been avoiding the enemies.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oop, forgot about that attack. God damn it. Oh, that did 2.
Gilly.
Bonk. Well, I can get 2 rewards. But... it's all the way over there. It's out of my way for now. I just need to figure out where I get the first reward. Ah, this area. This is one where I need, like, the Super Blast Dash.
Super Blast Dash. I'll be her. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We could sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in.
My pick is not strong enough.
Sad. This is like that one part of like, is it in like the Sevi Islands or something? Where the guy's like digging a tunnel, and then you go back later, and it's like, there's fossils in it or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Seems safe.
Yeah.
But I can't break it yet. I actually don't think I ever broke this. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I don't think so. Nope.
Okay. Worry about that later then. Okay. Don't want to get me free.
I think those refill whenever you bench.
Left or right?
Well, that was
open world game.
That was that grub room you did before.
What was left? The grub room I did before? Okay.
No, this was.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Right. Probably could be checking the map reasonably soon.
Egg.
That's where the egg is. Okay. I think that's relatively close to the surface, so I could just move on over here. There's a badge that increases, like, the coin grabbing radius, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I want. I want to suck up the money. Ah, jeez. I found 2 of your children. Money. But I'm still missing more. I think there's more than the amount of holes.
No, I think it might be. It
Okay.
might be 1-to-1. I don't know.
Have you gotten all of them before?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I got 100% on like I've gotten all the 1.0 stuff. And the only reason why I haven't gotten the update stuff is because of bosses I haven't been able to beat.
Gotcha.
Bapanada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to sell.
Okay, that's the
Bapanada.
compass. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Bapanada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably want all these.
Yeah, I recommend starting with the quill, but
Yeah. Now I'm broke.
that's true. So now if you rest at a bench, you should be able to see all the rooms you've been to.
Yes.
Well, you know, if you double tap the button, it'll show you the like world map.
Wait, what am I doing? Took
You're
over
not
charm, open the
you're not
menu.
sitting at the bench, so you can't
Oh.
put it on.
There we go. Cool. Gotcha. So I'm allowed to go back through the King's Pass and check that out, but I don't think I really
Well,
need to.
it's too high up, but
Oh yeah, I can't
in
do that
theory.
yet. Yeah. I remember later I can go back there. Ow. Okay.
You've gotten a lot of it.
I'm assuming that's the boss way over there. Okay.
Certainly looks like it.
Alright. Can do. That little mark there means there's a grub, I think.
Where?
The one below the boss.
Oh, that's the hot springs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you don't get to know where all the grubs are.
Alright, so probably the best way to go would be just go due right until I get to the first way I can drop down, then do that. Or go left, then drop down that way. Probably I'll just go right, because I get the whole room. That's like a freebie. Collect some money along the way, so I can buy more pins.
Yippee!
I don't have to equip the pins, right? They're just like on the map.
Oh, so yeah, so the pins, the ones that say like location, like hot springs or shop or whatever, those are automatic.
Yeah.
The ones that are like scarab marker or whatever, those you can put wherever you want to be like, hey, future me, check this place out.
Yeah. Which I might get just for like grub spotting.
Sure, yeah.
Or I
that's
could
not-
just have
not
you like
bad.
look up the grub locations.
Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever works.
That'll work.
It's also good for like if there's an area where you're like, oh, this would be nice.
Okay,
You
here
know,
we go.
like that floor that you can't break. If you're like, oh, I want to make sure I remember to go there once I get something that feels like it would help. You know, that kind of
Right.
thing.
Okay, this is the area. Going with full soul, I should be just fine.
Would you like Emily advice?
Yes.
Go back out and go to the room below first.
Oh, is there a nice save room here? I probably will be fine for the first boss, but I might bungle it. Yeah, here we go. Ah, yes, yes. It's the big boy. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. The echo down the stackways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years. I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stackways stretch to the depths of Hollow Nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I'll take you wherever you need to go. Too bad this is the only one I know of. Yeah. I can go up to Dirtmouth. Okay. That will be nice to have.
I will note that the Dirtmouth one is locked until you go there from another stack station for the first time, but odds are you're probably not gonna walk all the way up to Dirtmouth.
Yes.
So it probably won't be an issue.
Another big boy. No, let's not mess this one up this time. Ah, brother.
Hey, found a secret for you.
Did he?
I've never, yeah, the area up there wasn't open.
Oh, look at that.
I've never actually seen that happen. Usually people, usually it doesn't get pushed back while people fight him. That said.
Oh, they ain't do anything with that.
Good luck with those, yeah.
Yeah, I can do this. Nah, it would just get me killed. No thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Later. Ah, good. My soul restoration.
You can kind of see up there.
Alright, here we go. I think I remember this guy being like the roly-poly dude.
Big boy.
Oh. Alright, good start.
Yep, no hits yet.
Well, I just walked into that one. And I just let that happen. Good start.
Oh. Yeah, the AI usually tries to give you room if something like that happens. Usually.
Okay.
Did you notice that the projectiles you hit bounced and into him and hit him?
Oh, did they? Oh, look at that. And third tries a charm. No. I'm assuming that. No, okay. This is just me, man.
Oh yeah, Ali's in voice, so you might hear some Aliisms.
Plop. The city crest. And now the big reward.
Fun fact, this is an optional fight because when you enter the arena, you can actually break the opposite door. And that is faster than fighting it, but you miss out on the city crest and the geo.
I can't equip the city crest, I don't think.
No, it's not a charm.
Okay. Does it just let you get into, like, certain places?
You'll find out.
Okay.
This is one of the main places where, hunters gather in those speedrunner versus hunter videos. So I'm like seeing this area, I'm like, ooh, and then I'm like, oh right, this is a normal playthrough.
This is where the fighting begins. Hey, where's all the fighting? Cool. Hello, friend. He looks friend-shaped.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that creeping out of the darkness, Meyer, looking grim? A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important is drawing you down to Haldet's corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh. Is this my charge attack? Or is this the one where I use soul to shoot out a shot? Okay, yeah, it is that, yeah.
Hadouken.
Wow, it was such a nasty spell. Just like destroyed
So
me.
nasty.
Oh, you've woken at last. Apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seemed to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake, I was wondering whether you'd do me a small favor. As repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. See, a hard great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. Be grateful if you were to venture deeper and slay it for me. It's hardly a creature. Your new power.
It's a hardy creature.
Oh, it's a hardy creature, okay. Your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. I hope. Wait.
You just tap it to do the attack.
Gotcha. Deleted.
Fun thing there is, if you swing upwards, the roly-poly will like bounce over you, and in that little spike area, it like goes
Gets
into the
exploded.
spikes and dies. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, a little late, but yeah.
I guess there's a little bit of a radius.
Yeah, you don't get much, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. I'll keep it in mind.
Mhm.
Ah, he is not very friend-shaped. Poop. Okay. Dead. I've still never taken a hit.
That's true.
Soul Catcher. It's Dawn, you've slain the beast. Poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. Must be quite that but the rancid air in this tavern filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know we wouldn't have made it through without the spell of mine. Oh! And look, the gate is open between us. Oh! Sure you're going to move on. Farewell, I have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. This guy reminds me of the one thing. I'll explain in a minute.
You did get another charm. So what were you saying?
I'll explain in a minute. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
I'll be fine. No worries.
It's funny too, cause like, well, I won't say. You almost fell the crawler. Oh, that would've been so funny.
Do I hear the bug?
Mhm.
Okay, I can't get it yet, I don't think, unless there's a hidden pass.
Would you
Yeah.
like to know?
Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. Oh, Lord. Alright, good stuff. Anyway, long interruption aside, what I was saying is the shaman guy reminded me of the Kool-Aid dude, or the jam dude from Amori.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the jam dude?
Yeah.
He just appears and he's like, "Oh, you want to know how jam works? Oh, sure, I'll show you." And he just fucking deals like 9,999 damage to every single one of your party members. It's like,
Yeah.
use the jam.
Mm-hmm.
This place is still inaccessible. For now. Until I get a light.
Till someone lights their cigarette.
Yeah. Did you bring a light? No. Did you know that dialogue recently has been, like, separated from the original audio track?
Wait, what dialogue?
Like, all of Hotel Mario?
Oh, Hotel Mario. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know about that.
Filthy shields.
Real. That plus 2 AC is not worth it.
Money over here. I didn't mean to do that.
Jeez, there goes your soul. You're gonna need that, dang it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what's up? Nah, there's nothing there.
Is this coming in on the rainy? Yeah, I remember this. It's like the Rainy City place. And not letting me in there. I'm way off the beaten track.
Nothing wrong with that.
Do you think I had already died by the time I first played this game?
You might have died to the boss. I don't know.
I don't think I died at the boss.
You definitely didn't do that on your first try, so.
I remember one of my first places I died was the exploding jellyfish area.
Fog Canyon.
Just falling down in that place and was just like, oh, cool. I guess I'll die now.
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn it.
Well, at least it warped you out.
Okay, so that's probably where I need to go next, is either like all the way down there and to the right. Or something along those lines. I could probably just go up to Dirtmouth now. So I can't take the ride up to Dirtmouth?
You can, but if you walk to Dirtmouth, you can't take the ride back down.
Okay.
But once you take the ride up there once, you open it forever.
Gotcha. God dang it.
I will say that, well, you want to buy like the pins and stuff.
Yeah. It's like the main reason to go back.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's really the only thing you could do up there right now.
Yeah. Does the town badge do anything for me up there?
The town badge?
Whatever I picked up, the city hall.
Oh, City Crest. Not for a bit.
Okie dokie. Cha-ching. Ow. Seriously.
What's up?
Why'd the door shut? Oh, ow. Never mind. It's not the door. Okay. It's the pretty Dirtmouth music.
Wah.
Bapanada.
Babanada.
Tell me where the benches are. I don't know. What are the cocoons?
They give you the, like, temporary HP.
Oh, those. Okay. I don't need that as much as I guess vendors is kind of nice. Those are good. Sure. Those are like generally near benches, so that doesn't matter too much. Alright, I guess I can afford them all.
Not always, but yeah.
Alright, we're good. Okie dokie. Never thought I'd see such a thing. The Stag Station is open. That building may sound since even my time. Ever the tale of the glorious lines, a web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. I stand here underneath the street lamp. That is my purpose.
Forever. I don't have a house. I don't eat. I don't sleep.
Do you think you get pissed off if you just keep ringing the bell?
I mean, I would be.
He just does that shit for free. That's his life. This is calling.
Yeah. You know, that's what you get when you have socialized public transport.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that you had to pay to open those, you know. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Well, you know.
He didn't see that money.
People gotta eat. Alright. So I can probably just go down and to the right, maybe? Depends. Looks pretty good. No babies. Okie dokie. I don't know, I didn't take a hit there.
That worked out.
I don't need to hit that.
Yes! More soul.
Maybe when I play the Gen 9 DLC. I think.
Wait, I don't get it.
I heard the Gen 9 DLC kind of did some cool stuff. Oh,
If it's the part 2 DLC, I didn't finish that yet.
okay. The snoozy little baby.
Who up sleeping and snorping?
Well, that was a decision I made.
That way a lot. That's weird. I've never seen it stall like that. So weird. Every copy of Hollow Knight is personalized.
Big
Money.
dead. Money. Very Binding of Isaac.
Why do you think it was called Gru's mother? Who is Pergananan?
They were born fully alive. Oh, oh my. Which is actually true. That's how a lot of, like, wasps mate. They, like,
Yeah, I mean...
crawl inside things, and then they come out of them after eating the insides fully grown.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, like, most species, like, the babies are way more developed than human babies are.
But yeah, if, like, an elephant baby comes out, it's still pretty shaky, and it's not, like, super effective.
Sure.
Oh, well, you weighed your name like a club. It's me. How much did we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I say, so dudes, what a strange dream to have had me down here. If you haven't found me, I don't think I'd ever would have woken. I'm Sly Cooper. Usually I live an uneventful life in Dirtmouth. The air in these rooms don't really agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and say me. Probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. Is he one of the vendors?
Yes.
Okay. Good to have another vendor. He'll be the badge merchant. Hopefully. Can't make it to there. Sounds like there's a good time going on in there.
Well... yeah, you can't make it.
Is there a speedrun trick?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
It's I don't think it's you know. Well, I'll tell you. When you use your fireball, you stall in the air a little bit.
Ah. So I could be like... oh no, it's
kind of.
Okay.
It's very precise. Also, I think you have to shoot backwards. Like you have to turn around, shoot, and then turn back around.
Okay. I don't think I have another shot.
And sometimes you have to do it 2 or 3 times.
Okay. No, I definitely can't do that. I'm out of shots.
It's tricky. There's technically something else you could do that would be easier, but yeah, we won't talk about that one yet.
Smack.
Because it's easy, but it's inconvenient, we'll say.
Gotcha.
I think that's one that you could brain out yourself at some point, and I think that it would be more satisfying to let you have that.
Okay, that's that junk. So I could probably vamoose on to that way. Yeah, the double drop down. Or I could go back to town, although I'm kind of broke. So I don't think I'm going to afford much.
Up to you.
jumps down for money.
I mean, you know, a penny saved is a penny earned.
Haha, it's alive. Oh, I was talking about back there. I think that was the strat for dealing with this guy, unless he can shield up. Yeah, it pretty much seems to get him. That will do. Down, 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 down.
So I will say, check your map. So down there, you've got that path to the right, which you took to get to Gru's mother, and the path to the left had that like thing you couldn't get inside.
Oh, with the two dropped? Okay. So I can't do anything here. Let's update that map.
There's a bench right there.
Yeah.
In the room below.
Oh, is it below?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was. Food.
Food.
Okay. Right.
So pretty much all of the right is handled. You've got that dark room and then that room with the floor.
Yeah. And there's that shit to the left, which I think goes to the silly jellyfish area. Because probably going to Dirtmouth would be the fastest.
Yeah, it'd be faster to get over there.
Okay. Let's go take a peek inside the shop. Plus, I think he rewards me for saving his butt. Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? Oh no, he said cozy instead of cozy.
They're Australian. Sad.
I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Never mind, he doesn't actually give me
Yeah, he doesn't give you shit, yeah.
That is a mask piece. That's a soul vessel piece. That's the key for the door. Okay, there you go. That's the one I was talking about. More iframes. That's so I can see. And that's a silly little egg. Well, why is the lantern so fucking expensive? Okay. Well, I don't want a money grind here, but... And there goes some soul.
Yeah, it'd probably be better to just come back when you have the money anyways.
Chris.
Obviously, it's easier to get money with the Gathering Swarm, but...
Was that a big shot I just saw? Wow. Just think, when we first played this game, Deltarune hadn't even released its first prologue yet.
That's not true. I think it had just come out.
I think it was at the end of 2018. It was like October.
It was Halloween.
Yeah, October. So we had played in like early...
No, we started oh no, we started mid. Oh, we started 2017 actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a whole year before. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I do believe I can go...
Oh wait, actually, no, I think that... Hold on, let me check the message history.
I recall the third rewards being better.
No, you know what, I gave you my key in 2017, but we didn't actually start playing it until like a year later in August.
Yeah. Never mind, I thought
Which
the
was
third
still
reward was
before
good.
Halloween.
There we go. Alright. Decent little bit of money. I feel like most other games would have made that dude like mama. So it's neat to see like it's a daddy. Ah, right, this. Alright, now I need shots. Hook me up. I'm really bad at hitting that.
Just think of it like guarding in Paper Mario.
God damn it. Well, I don't guard from the right.
Yeah, this isn't off.
Probably another spot where you can use the shot boost.
This is one of my favorite areas in the game, just because, like, the whole start of the game up to this point is so gray and dreary, which is good and fine, and that fits the vibes, but
No,
seeing
like
that,
all
like,
bright.
just, yeah, bright and green and vivid and just very pretty. And it's really, I think, the first time I played this game where I was like, oh, this is more than just fun, it's also, like,
Pretty.
it's also very, yeah, it has a lot of, like, artistic value.
Are you one of the first dudes that explodes? No, not yet. Wait, yes, that was correct.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I also love that all of the sound effects in this game are just one of the 3 devs making weird noises in the mic.
Yeah. I love that the birds also have masks.
Yeah.
God dang it. Imagine that being your death.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
Okay, nothing much. God dang it. Alright, not gonna fall down just yet to the hell zone. I'll probably forget where it is. Because I think it's like the ground collapses beneath you. Okay. I don't even have a map of Green Path. I need to find the dude.
Yeah.
Secret. Kind of.
Wow, money.
Money.
What inspired you to build a second Hollow Knight next to the first one?
Annoying
Never
fans
finishing
with
it.
never finishing it. Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh hey, what's up? Bye, Hornet.
there actually is another fireball skip there, but I don't recommend trying it.
That's not even a hard fireball skip, at least. I don't think that one is.
It is, I think it might be a little easier.
That's like nearly doable, but I won't worry about it. Alright, there's a friendo. Funk.
Bonk.
Gassed.
Stink bug.
Do you remember the stink bugs from Grounded?
Yes, I do.
Those are worse than these ones.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'd
solidly.
say so. Mhm.
Left or right? Right it is. Now, where's my good friend the map dude?
Probably not at home with his wife.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, so when this enemy dies, what noise do you think it should make? I don't know, something like... Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, this bug should make like a squishing noise. Yeah, it's great.
Pretty much.
Ah, brother. Alright, there's the map, dude.
Fun fact, 1.0, there were not paper trails to help you find them. There was still the humming, but not the paper trails.
How much further do I want to go? Okay, actually, it's just doubling back. What song is he humming? Is it just like any song?
So it's apparently from some old like SNES like Castlevania type game, but the devs said that it's actually like a coincidence that it sounds identically like it. It sounds like Luigi Mansion, but it sounds even more like this song.
Okay, actually, I do
SNES game.
recognize that Castlevania song.
It's not from Castlevania, but it's a game like it.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
It's just a contrast from Crossroads. Such a new and lively place. Roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. Done my best to clear the area on ahead. Though I must admit, some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. I'll take that. Thanks, fella. How we looking? Yeah, you, you found some of it.
A little bit.
That's another fireball place, I'm guessing.
Wait, where?
Here.
Oh, right there. I think there's another way around. I don't know if you could, that might be too big for a fireball.
Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I should apologize for that. You spend a lot of time by yourself, but just your own thoughts. You forget you notice the conversations. Name's Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could move to Dirtmouth with my wife, a huge unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. So I think she's like a homebody. How did they meet if he's like such a traveler?
Yeah. I mean, she said that she doesn't like doing retail, so I think that she must have been doing something else. And then he was like, sell my maps. Collect my pages.
Just like, so dreamy. I'm guessing maybe she was a traveler as well.
I think there is an official, like, I think there's some dialogue where she talks about it at some point, but I forget what it was.
Maybe she just wants to be like a stay-at-home wife.
No, she seems pretty bummed about it.
Well, she's bummed about the retail part, but like, you know. Just wants to like raise a family with the dude. Okay.
This is a normal looking area.
Very normal. This is a normal looking boss arena.
Yeah.
Ah, the Moz.
Tiny Squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand?
More
Then
than anything.
Take it. My journaler will aid you. First attacks might seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. Patooey.
Did Allie's yippee go through the mic?
A little bit.
Little Squib, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you're only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find.
Yeah, so now you've got lore on all of the enemies you've killed.
Nice. Yeah, there's the Vengefly. 12 more. Dull and pathetic. That's it. Okay, no, I killed the false knight. Fair enough. Who the fuck are you?
That's weird. You haven't died yet, but it shows you the shade.
Huh. I do remember you have to kill your past self when you collect call. That's why I don't like to call collect.
Money. Gamer.
I can't get that one. Baby. No thanks. I'm gonna deal with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll just end up taking a hit anyway. Bye, Hornet. I did smack her once before she left, though. Those who stray from the White King's road shall face the law of the Un. Is she an Un?
Is who an Un?
Hornet.
Well, I will answer if you can give me the definition of an Un.
It's like half an unknown.
Then no.
So it's like half as powerful. Because unknown is known for its power.
That's true, yeah. I mean, have you seen the Entei movie?
Yes. In fact, I rather recently watched that with Zuper, like maybe a year and a half ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very weird movie. A lot of weird, funny moments.
Definitely.
If that is what you wish.
Did you watch the video I posted that was like the follow-up to the person who...
Jesus Christ.
the person who got all of the shiny shadows in Colosseum?
I did not. I should watch that.
Okay.
Because I don't think I saw the original either.
You posted it.
Was I the one who posted it? Okay.
But
did.
it's a good video, so I mean,
Yeah.
might as well rewatch it if you've forgotten it.
Yeah. Because I know shiny hunting in those games is fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, he does it with, like, RNG seed,
Yeah.
which makes it actually possible to do, sane. It's like the only, like any other game, I would be like, I'd rather just soft reset a bunch. But, well, not if I was trying to get every single one, but...
Yeah. Because I'm
That game
pretty
even-
sure it's like 8,000 times 8,000 to even...
No, you don't need it twice. You only... So basically there's 4 possibilities. It could, like, because it can be shiny for the opponent, and it can be shiny for you. But it can be, like, one, neither or both. So, basically the first roll is irrelevant. What it shows up as is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is what happens when you finish the fight and check your party or PC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is still just a 1 in 8,000, but you can't check that until after you catch it.
I think some of the funniest shiny nonsense that happens in the series is in Stadium 2. Where obviously none of the rentals are inherently shiny, but they can show up as shiny, and so can the opponent's Pokemon. For like the same 1 in 8,000 vibe. Which is very annoying because the shiny animation is forever long. It's like you send out the Pokeball and the Pokeball itself is what shines. It creates like a blinding light before it pops out.
So, do you know why that happens in those games? Because I've heard about it. Like the code reason.
So, that's just an actual shiny chance. In Stadium 1 and 2, the Pokemon can be different colors based on their name. Like, if you flip their name or, like, do some weird shit with the letters, and the opponent has, like, a bunch of weirdly named Pokemon. Including one of my favorites, which is Meganium, which one guy calls Meganal. So...
Yeah, I don't know about the Stadium 1 and 2 code, but specifically in Coliseum, what goes wrong is that it checks the shiny chance by comparing the, like, ID of the Pokemon to your secret ID. But it generates a secret ID for every trainer.
Right.
And so if theirs is a match, it shows up shiny.
In other words, they just like are really bad at doing shiny Pokemon in any of the non-canon games, and sometimes also in the canon games.
Excuse you, non-canon.
Well, okay, the non-main series games.
Thank you.
I think at this point we can confirm that Coliseum and XD are kind of non-canon, though.
I mean, they're probably not going to revisit them, but...
Yeah. I think it does absolutely make sense that Shadow Pokemon are, like, not tried anymore because Shadow Pokemon suck.
It's funny you say that, because in Pokemon Go, they're actually really good.
Yeah. I guess they finally figured out how to properly do them, but yeah, no, in Coliseum and XD, they suck.
I mean, in Pokemon Go, right, they don't use normal battle mechanics.
Yeah.
Pretty much the reason why they're good is because they do... Basically, they do like 20% more damage, but they take 20% more damage. And the reason why that's really good is that usually you don't care about, like, it surviving. Usually you just care about killing the, like, raid boss ASAP.
Yeah. I like how there was a second toll booth down there. I guess you could come from either side.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, well, I did a lot of exploring during that whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
I think those 3 geodes up there are where you fight the triple boss, which I think took a try or two. Like the 3 ladies who are not Hornet.
Oh, the Mantis Lords.
Yeah.
I actually think it's 3 giant rigatonis.
Yum. I think Rigatoni is my favorite pasta type.
I'm a sucker for tortellini.
I also really like tortellini. See, but like, I don't consider tortellini one of the standard pasta types because that's like different. Because tortellini has like the cheese. I'm just referring to like the pasta by itself, like which shape, like works the best for what it is.
I do like. I mean, I think my favorites are just like classic spaghetti, angel hair, and
Angel hair's really good.
And also like the twisty ones you would get with like Hamburger Helper.
Rotini, I guess.
Something like that. And Bilperherger.
Farfalle is really good. That's the bow tie. That goes really well with a lot of sauces, especially like the hearty ones.
There's an episode of the McElroy Brothers podcast where Griffin, the youngest brother, talks about how as a kid, whenever they went to Olive Garden, they had those like jars of decorative like raw bow tie pasta, and his brothers convinced him that those are actually there for you to snack on while you wait to get a table. And so he would do that. And he learned when he was like a grown-ass adult that that's not the case. And so he, like, in the next podcast episode, he's like, you motherfuckers. I made a fool of myself by talking to someone and being like, yeah, you know, those pasta jars you eat at the Olive Garden. They were like, what?
I actually do like eating uncooked pasta while waiting for, like, the water to boil. You're probably not supposed to do that, but I do.
I mean, I don't think it'll harm you.
From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. Okay. I guess I'll head towards the 3 shit later. Oh lord. Hey friend. Oh, you tank that. You didn't tank that, though.
Murder.
I don't think I can bounce off these.
No.
I don't know
You
if
could
I
have
can
bounced
even
off
make...
that guy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
But, so you don't waste your time, Oh no, you respawned immediately. Okay. I guess that's because of that. Yeah, but then you can't progress further.
Okie dokie. All that money he dropped, wasted.
All my apes gone.
My apes are gone. I'm really surprised they did not nerf Flurry.
Like her appearance.
Yeah, her appearance. I mean, she as a party member is perfectly fine. Now. But yeah, no, they wholesale put her on the fucking box.
Yeah, with her fucking inflatable sex doll ass body. Yeah.
It's great. I think it's really funny.
Look, whenever I play this game, I will swap her in whenever I need to, you know, blow away a map element, or if I need to attack an enemy that no one else can hit, and then I put her away ASAP. I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan.
I really like Flurry as a character. I think she's funny.
Yeah, I like her personality.
The appearance is a little weird.
Yeah, I just don't like looking at her.
I remember, like, a party was happening at my house, and it was, like, the first time I'd ever been to the actual inside the door, like, inside, and I remember, like, having Flurry. Like, I needed her for a section, and I was just, like, looking behind me. I'm like, no one's looking right. I need to call out Flurry.
Oh, God, that's funny.
I
That
didn't...
does feel like the type of thing where, like, you're playing the game and then, like, your parents walk in the room and they're like, what are you
like, what
doing?
the fuck is it? No, it's Mario!
Yeah, I had that once where I was using a radio app on my phone, and, like, I was, like, 12 or something, and then, like, one of the ads that popped up on it was, like, a porn ad. And then, like, one of my parents opened my phone, and they were like, hey, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, it's a radio app.
See, that game gets you 2 ways. It's like, it has Flurry, and if your parents are, like, unfortunately not very good, then Vivian will get you. But I guess Vivian's a lot more subtle. Someone will be like, oh, that's like a ghost thing. Okay. That's like a blob. You'd have to actually, like, pay attention to the story.
Yeah.
And then I guess you also have all the Goombella dialogue, because Jesus Christ, she has no fucking chill.
Well, I don't think any of that would get like even like a Catholic kid in trouble.
Probably not.
Like, it's just like, oh, the character's rude.
But yeah, Thousand Year Door is fucking wild with the amount of shit it just, like, sort of says and gets away with for a Mario game.
Yeah, totally.
Even the modern, like, they added, like, shit onto the fucking, what's-her-name's feet commentary.
Oh, Hooktails?
Yeah.
Another thing they did that I've heard about is when you play as Invisible Peach in the Exnaut Fortress, the walking sound is the sound of her bear dog slapping on the metal ground.
I don't.
Some people are being very normal about that.
I don't think there was any sound effect of her walking in the original. I don't think it was. It was not the clack of her heels because obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't wear anything, but yeah, that was. They certainly did not need to add to that sound effect. I've noticed that like the sound of Mario's boots walking is a lot more defined.
Yeah.
The sound design's like weird in a couple places like that.
When you run on Yoshi, it's like very squeaky shoes.
I love the squeaky shoes in the original. That existed.
Oh, are those in the original? Okay.
Yeah, that was in the original. It might sound very different. I haven't gotten to see enough of that yet.
It's probably a bit different. I mean, most of the sound effects were remade, like, entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the black Yoshi. I actually timed it to make sure I did.
Nice. I feel like no matter what I did, I always got the pink Yoshi or the orange Yoshi. Because then you're like pretty reasonably guaranteed to get the green. It has like the highest window. And the black Yoshi is like the longest next to the white Yoshi.
Yeah, those two are the, yeah.
You have to sit there waiting for the egg.
It can really take a while to get through those glitz pit rounds.
Yeah. I thought it was like the time it took like when the egg was bouncing around waiting on top of the taco truck.
Oh no, it's like it's when you get the egg to when it hatches.
Okay.
And it's like 20-minute cycles.
You didn't see that.
I did.
Pay no attention to the screen. There's nothing but lies. Lies and slander.
Well, you're at full health, so...
Clearly I must not have gotten hit. I'm pretty rich right now. It sure would be a shame if a spike were to fall on my face.
Yeah, and do 5 masks of damage.
And then, like, I spawn back at the bench and the bench eats me. It's like, oh, sorry, there goes your money.
Yep, went on the mimic bench. Sad.
Furrin likes those.
You can't. You can't do that.
No. You didn't see that.
If only you had soul to heal with. Ooh, oh. I celebrated too soon.
I can't make that, okay. The movement in this game is very fluid.
Yes, yes.
You do not have a map for this area. I didn't even notice. I guess it was pretty different. I swung down. I swung down, officer.
Yeah, it seems like you also got a broken headlight.
You know. Great.
You don't want the free money?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's a lot of free money. Super on the dead side. What do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur? I'm so mighty. A note of great renown. Cross me again and you only find where they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Begone, lest I draw my nail.
Fun fact. Back in the Euromes days, I made an NPC who was inspired by this guy, and I was like, this is gonna be a funny bit. He's gonna suck, and he's gonna appear in like every campaign and insult the party and try and take credit for their work. And then the first time he showed up, he killed him.
Wait, we killed him?
Yeah, which obviously, right? Like it's D&D. Obviously, if the DM is like, hey, this
Well,
guy
Euromes
wants
was
something-
fucking wild.
But like even in normal D&D, like at most tables, if the DM is like, hey, this guy walks up to you and like calls you stupid, it's like, okay, I kill him. But that's something that I have a very fond memory of.
Was that in, like, campaign 15 then? Like, the factory one?
Yeah, it was like right before you enter the factory, because he had like 1 hit point.
Okay. Well, that was just asking for it. Like, one of us could have just, like, slapped him and knocked him silly.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, my. That does 2 hearts. That does 1 heart. Oh,
No,
Lord.
I don't think that does 2. I think you just got hit a bunch.
Okay. There we go. Oh, come on! Oh, my lord. Spooky hours. I swear I swung. Okay. Let's not go die into anything silly now. Oh, the French. The green children walked from the dream unto the lands. Here we shall wait, patient for the call to return. This guy's not gonna respawn, right? Oh my god.
You didn't kill him.
Great. I need that soul energy.
Okay.
There we go. As
Oh,
long as
that's
I have
so
2
funny.
hits, I'm feeling alright.
It'd been so funny if you like accidentally fireballs there.
Oh lord. I don't know if I have the... Here, I'll come back for you in a minute, bud.
Oh. Well,
God damn it.
oh, okay, you can jump out. Okay. I thought you were just like screwed. You can get back up if you go down.
Yeah. Oh, is this a shortcut back to the bench? That'd be perfect. I think it is.
Over here. Check your map again. Oh yeah, down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Very good. No warpage, unfortunately. Not at the moment. I was really close to that area, so I probably want to grab that. There's another grub buddy I need to go grab. Oop, oop, yoop, 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 yoop. We're also nearly to session start time, so.
Yeah. I think you'll get another. I mean you can save you can save and quit whenever.
Yeah.
You'll just respawn at the last bench you rested in. So far so good. Oh. Ooh, nice parry.
I didn't even know there was a parry mechanic. I might rely on that magic spell a little too much. I'll take it.
Nothing wrong with the spells build.
Three hits, huh? There we go. Okay. Now this guy, I don't think there's anything past him, so I could probably just bounce on his head and go that way. Oh, look at that. I could just jump over him. Cool. That's not another one, right? Ah, fuck. No thanks.
I don't think this was very calculated.
No, it was calculated greed. Very calculated greed. Good thing I have my friends.
Yeah, that's true.
Later, chumps.
Do you want Emily?
Oh, yeah, hold up. Alright, here we go. There's probably some kind of bench down here, or like a warpy. I think that's what the sign was pointing towards. Ah, yes, here we go. Very necessary. $140. They upped the prices again. Bus fare went up a whole nickel.
Damn inflation / price gouging.
To be fair, it is a lot farther.
Oh yeah, someone did the math, and like, if you took the prices of McDonald's in '94, and you increased it by inflation, like only, like the actual value of the dollar, it would, like, a Big Mac would be like $6 cheaper.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, McDonald's is no longer cheap in the slightest. There's no reason to go there.
It's actually cheap compared to the other places if you
I wouldn't even say
download the
that.
app. If you,
Okay,
I wasn't done
yeah,
with my sentence.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because they actually have deals on the app, unlike most other fast food apps.
Yeah.
I think it's different for everyone. Allie and I got lucky with like the God app, where every single time they offer us like 30% off.
Fair enough. I don't know if I'd want to equip this, especially not for a boss fight. This would be really nice. I guess I'll buy this.
What I'll say about the Gathering Swarm, you might not want to equip it right away. I think it's a good thing to just have in the back pocket for the next time you're exploring.
Yeah. And I can also buy this. Ding. Could I have had more than one by this point?
Oh yeah, you could have finished a mask by now.
Well, that's sure a shame. I guess we'll save that boss for next time. But yeah,
Sure, if you'd like.
We're looking pretty good right about now.
You could go back down to the Green Pass station, and then it'll be easier to remember what you were up to.
Fair enough. I don't really need the compass one.
Yeah, although...
There's no reason to have the Gathering Swarm yet.
Yeah. I could show you a secret.
Ooh.
But go into the charm menu at the bench. Take off that compass. Now put on Stalwart Shell. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Keep on. Alright, so now you're overcharmed. So you can't equip a third overcharm, but you can do this, and just for the small downside of now you take double damage.
Yeah. No thanks. But it is cool though that exists.
Sometimes it's nice to have.
Yeah.
And you can't do it if you're already full. You can only do it if you're like at least one notch free.
Yeah. See, now what Dark Souls would do is they just make you over-encumbered and you'd walk like a big dumpty.
Mm-hmm. What's nice about that is it does also apply to things that already do 2 masks, so they'll start doing 4.
Neato. So you just
Also,
get absolutely shreked.
Also, when I say that you could have had a mask by now, I mean that some of that is using some skips that I would never expect like anybody to.
But I'm sure I missed at least one that was very gettable. I just had to know where it was.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I'll go exploring for those next time. We play the Hollow Knight.
Maybe a few times from now.
I think I had like 1 extra heart. Actually, I can check that right now.
That's true. It would be interesting to see. Oh yeah, you have 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did pretty good for first hour and 45. I didn't even die, so...
Yeah.
Barely didn't die. But we'll do that next time.
Well, you'll die next time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Guaranteed.
Yeah.